All right, ladies and gentlemen, the name is S.D. Williams. Yeah, Rich. What's up, brother? Yeah, all right. We are live on Likey, we are live on all the social media, and today we want to talk about the 7 characteristics and and let's start again, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. What's up, guys? S.D. Williams here, ladies and gentlemen. The name is S.D. Williams, the motivational godfather. Today we are live on Likey, we are live on other social media handles, and we want to talk about 7 characteristics and other traits of successful people. What are the behaviors? Apart from these seven, 7 kind of behaviors that successful people portray. What are my research? What have I done? What are my experience? These are the things I'm coming to share with you today. And yeah. Oh, you got a beautiful voice. Thank you. All right, thank you, guys. Whenever someone says you got a beautiful voice, you just like you raise my bar, and yeah, I like it. Thank you so much. All right, so apart from the person being curious, like self-control, social intelligence, zinc, optimistic, and gratitude and guts, these are just basic seven, basic seven from the internet or somebody research and put it there. But we're talking about a real life scenario. Real life scenario. What are they? Number one is you have a dream. You have a dream. And you see yourself in your dream today. It's not like you're just dreaming, constantly dreaming. But you are living your dream today. Meaning, if you want to be a musician, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a celebrant, like any other career or any other talent that you think you have, if you want to be successful in it, you start seeing yourself practicing those kind of things. I remember gone at the days when I was a kid, I used to use my hand as a microphone, and I'll be talking, and I will say, I'm talking to people, and people think I'm gonna be a pastor, but I always thought that I don't see it. I'm not gonna be a pastor. I want to be somebody who speak, like public speaker, and encourage people like you and I who are, and transform people's life through my talk, which most of you are doing. Most of the time I like to be on Likey because we talk like family. We are one as a family. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I believe that all the time you guys are checking up on me, sending me messages. I love you too. I love you, and I care for you. This is the microphone I used to have, my fingers. I used to use them as microphone. I used to use my hand as microphone. I used to use sticks as microphone. Today I got like dozen of microphones. All right. So you need to be somebody who have a dream, not just a dream, but you're working towards it. Living your dream mean if you want to be a musician, you always wake up to practice. You practice the rhythm because initially it's just words. You putting words together. Then you started practicing it. Then you take up the rhythm. Then the rhythm follows by the melody. Then it goes on and on. In the long run, it becomes stuck in your head. And that's why, some of us, something that we learn from day one and we still keep going, we still remember those things. Like when I come, ladies and gentlemen, the name is S.D. Williams, your motivational godfather. When I started, it wasn't like this. I need to write it down. I need to write it down, and I need to keep going until now that I can say it anytime, anywhere. And so you need to practice your dream every day. How you want to see yourself in the next 10 to 5 years? How do you want to see yourself? You need to start living the life today. If you want to be, let's say, as a politician, you need to start practicing that. How you talk to people, how you respect people, how, grateful you are towards people doing good to you. These are the things that you need to start practicing that. And that's called dream. And as Bill Gates said, now Steve Jobs said this, it takes people who are crazy enough, people who think the world deserve better than what they came to meet. And these are the people who take the world into ransom and make sure that their dream are pushed into the world to make the world successful, a better place than they came to meet. You and I, we came to meet this world struggling. It will be you and I who make this world a better place. As Mahatma Gandhi said, if you want to change, if you want a good government, if you want a good citizenship, if you want good stuff to happen in your country of birth, guess what? Be the change. And so you need to be the change. Then you have passion. Steve Jobs also said, it takes people with passion to make their dreams come true. If you're not passionate about your dream, man, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Because it takes passion. You need to love what you do. Even if nobody is paying you money, because you love to do it, you come and do it. Some of us, we started on social media. No one was paying us. But it got to a point, because we love it, we still keep going to today. Now today we're making money out of it. And we even know that we're going to make millions and billions out of what we are doing. I grew up with some guys who used to play football. They come to school only for football. And we used to tease them, you know what? You guys don't want to study. You always play football here, football there. And these are the people who are successful when it comes to football. And that's why you need to focus on only one goal, which is number 3. Focus on only one goal in your life. Only one thing that you are passionate about. Focus on it. If you focus on one thing, Elle Nightingale said this in The Stranger's Secret. It says, there's no field under this planet that you can never succeed. But one thing is that we don't want to stay there for long. We are not willing to learn. We are not passionate about it. And so when our friend tells us there's money in this business, we jump into it. And all what we do is copy and paste. We just copy from people. We don't want to create. We don't want to, we don't want things to happen. You need to focus on one goal. I'll mention a couple of people's names, and I want you to associate their career with it. When I say Steve Jobs, the late Steve Jobs, what comes into your mind? Apple, computers. When I say Bill Gates, what comes into your mind? Only one thing I know about Bill Gates. The rest, investment and other things, it's only one thing that I know about him. And that's what I'm talking about. Focus on only one thing for the rest of your life. Elle Nightingale also said this. If you want to learn how to play piano, spend an hour every day. In the next 5 years, you'll be one of the greatest people of all time. And I have done it, and I believe in it. I believe that if you invest an hour in what you love so much, in a short time you become one of the greatest person of all time. And these are the traits of the people that we are learning from. Their characteristics is they focus on only one goal. I always say this: vision, one goal. When I say Tiger Woods, what comes into your mind? At the age of 3 years, his mom bought him a golf swing and a golf ball. He's 40 plus, he still plays golf. Michael Jordan, basketball. So these people that we celebrate, all the celebrities, they only do one thing. And imagine if you started doing one thing, focusing on that thing that you love so much, the thing that you call your hobby. Oh, I like to cook, but it's my hobby. So I just, when I have time, and I just go and cook, but I love to cook. It's not your hobby. That's what you are here for. You are here to cook for people. We serve God through serving mankind. If I serve you, I'm serving God. Because God is not like me and you. We're not seeing God. We don't see God like that. Some of us, we see God in our mind. Others, they need to sleep and dream about God. But I'm telling you, we serve mankind through serving God. Some people will tell you, oh, I want to do good, but I need to do it to God. Where's God? And that's why people always see God as an invisible friend, your invisible friend. You do it for mankind, you're doing it for God. Yeah, David, what can you tell us your name? Yeah, Dave, man. Dave, my name is S.D. Williams, you know that. All right. George, hello, what's up? All right, let me see. The rude dog, thank you for the love. All right, I am your fan now. Thank you. All right, thank you guys for the love. And so focus on only one goal. Andrew Carnegie said this: put all your eggs in one basket and watch the basket. And this is one of the things that after reading it and listening to Andrew Carnegie, his video, watching his videos and listening to him in the audios, I realized that it's true. If you put all your eggs in one basket, it's not about investment. If you want to invest in shares, go and read this book, The Intelligent Investor, from Benjamin Graham. That's Warren Buffett's mentor or coach. So I'm not talking about investment. I'm talking about you investing in yourself, your passion, your dream. Focus on only one thing in your life. Put all your time, energy on that thing for the next 5 years, because according to Jim Rohn, we need to invest 10,000 hours to become a pro. If you want to become a pro, you need to invest 10,000 hours. And 10,000 hours comes down to, as El Nightingale said, 5 years. 5 years. You need to invest 5 years in one thing in your life, and you become a pro. I know people said I'm a multitasking person. I multitask. No, man. This is the time you need PMA and PWA. PMA is positive mental attitude. PWA, which I make it up, is physical working attitude. Put the two together. Positive mental attitude means in your mind, in your life, you know you're going to succeed. And work towards it with PWA, physical working attitude. Yeah, I like your voice. Thank you for liking my voice. Denise, awesome. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys for the love, man. You make my head big. All right. So people think if you have a dream, you need to sit down for your dream to come up. Your destiny is in your own hands. Your destiny is in your own hands. So whether you like it or not, your destiny is in your own hands. God has given us our destiny. Our destiny is to talk to God. Our destiny is to ask God or put our plans in front of God. God direct our path. That's why sometimes you will fail because you did not invest much time on it. And that's why when you fail, you don't sit up and quit. You move forward because winners are never quitters. When you quit, you will never win. When you win, you will never quit. Simple as ABC. Everything is possible by effort. If you don't put in effort, you will never succeed. And you know, some of us, like, you know, you who is watching me, I got people watching me from India, Pakistan, people watching me from Bangladesh, people watching me from South Africa, some part of Africa, and I have people watching me from Ghana, where I was born. Like, you know, I'm from Ghana. People watching me from Australia, America, and yeah, I can see people. Yep, and Europe. All these people. It does not matter where you were born. As Bill Gates said, it's not your fault if you were born poor or born by a poor parent. But it will be your mistake if you die poor. Because what I'm teaching you or what I'm talking to you about is there. Your parents never knew it. They never knew that they need to live their dream. They never knew that their passion or their burning desire is something that is inside them, and that is one thing they need to focus on, which is one goal for life. One goal for life. You know about Colgate? You know Colgate? I was pretty young when I heard about Colgate. Colgate, they do Pepsodent, they do toothbrush. They focus on this side of your, like, you know, your mouth and inside your mouth. That is it. That's all what Colgate cares about. That's all what Colgate cares about. And they've been doing it for the past how many years? You know Johnson and Johnson? You know how many years they've been existing? So you need to focus on only one thing. And you work on it. Work hard on it. Read books, which is the next one I will come and tell you. But you need to invest positive mental attitude in your life. I know sometimes you may be born in the poor place in the world, like, you know. I'm telling you, I was born inside the valley, not in the valley, because some people were born on the hills. Man, if you are born on the hills, praise the Lord, thank God every day, because your parents sacrificed everything for you. But for some of us, we were born down inside the valley. For us to come even on top of the valley and then climb the mountain to the hills, might not be joke. It not be joke. Sometimes people, they see us say, hey, they think we've never suffered before. I always tell you, man, listen, I always tell you this. I am this person. I used to lie beside poverty. I've witnessed poverty like with my eyes. Poverty used to be my friend. Poverty used to be my brother. Poverty was everywhere with me. Everywhere. Everywhere I go, failing in life is like it was part of me. It was my 24/7 food that I eat. Failing. You go to places that they will pick everybody up, they won't pick you up. It goes to a point, I was thinking if I was born to suffer. But I realized if a child is born in America and the child could believe that America is one of the greatest places in the world, why can't I believe that Ghana is one of the greatest places in the world? I never chose my parent, so you never chose your parent. I never chose to be born poor, so you never chose to be born rich. I never chose to be born a male, so you never chose to be born a female. And so now this is who I am. I got my conscious mind, and my subconscious mind has been existing before I was born, and so it's gonna exist even after I'm dead and gone. Your subconscious mind, some people call it soul and other things. And so now I realize that there are people who have made it. They came same place I came from, like, inside the valley. And how did they make it? Because they learned from the expert. And this is why I'm taking you through. These people taught me how I need to think, which is PMA, how you need to think your life, and how I need to add PWA, physical working attitude, in conjunction with PMA, positive mental attitude. So even if I'm working on my books that I've been writing, I own like 5 books under my name now. Even if I'm writing a book and I think it's not gonna sell, that's when PMA come in, positive mental attitude. I work towards it because it tells you, there's no harm in trying. Everything is possible by effort. Then you put the PWA, then you move forward. All right. So number 5, persistence and determination. And I have this, I call it the 4 P's. The 4 P's is persistence, patience, professionalism, and persistent patience, practice, professionalism. These are the 4 P's that you need. Sometimes it gets to a point in your life, people will disappoint you, but you need to persist. People will disappoint you, but you need to persist, and persist. And then there will be a time in your life you'll be failing, but you will still keep going. That is persistence, but that's patience. You have patience because you believe that there will be your time will come up. It's like you go to a bank and you got about 100 people in front of you, and you got your ticket, and you will hear that number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. You're sitting there. You have patience. And then you hear 99, and then you know that your time is almost up for you to be your turn. And then you need to practice. One thing we don't do is we don't practice. You need to practice. There's no successful person who have never practiced before. It has never happened in this planet, and it will never happen. Not you, because the people that we are learning from, they live before us. They've been on this planet for, let's say, the book that I recommend for you, Benjamin Graham. I never knew him, but Benjamin Graham was born before me. There's a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki was born before me. There's a book called The Positive The magic of thinking big. The guy was born before me. And these are the people who have learned. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. He was born before you and I. He even died before you and I was born. And so that's what you need to learn. We need to learn from the expert. And so you need to learn, then you become a professional. And that's the 4 P's. All right, so number 6, self-education. When it comes to success, why some people are rich and some people are poor, these are the traits. These are the characteristics of those who are successful, who are rich. Because these people educate themselves. There is difference between formal education and self-education. You know, Jim Rohn said this: formal education will give you food, shelter, clothing. That's the formal education. It helps you to survive. Informal education, which is self-education, gives you food, shelter, clothing, name, like, good name, like famous. It makes you famous. It makes you like, one of the greatest of all time, and give you wealth. And that's why Bill Gates quit schooling. But Bill Gates has been the richest man for the past 17 years. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, this guy quit school or drop out. But he's one of the youngest billionaires in the world. Like, I don't even know who is that young and that, like, just between, like, early 30s, this guy is almost worth $80 billion. Even though he's a school dropout, because he educates himself. The late Steve Jobs educates himself. Look at it. It's not about going to classroom. That's what people don't get it. If it says you need to educate yourself, they think you need to go and sit in the 4 corners of the class. If classroom teach us how to make money, teachers will not come to class. They will be the billionaires. Teachers will not come to class, but they don't even know about money. And that's why you need this kind of books to improve your life. Self-help books, self-help books, self-made books, this kind of books. You get the point. So you need to read more. You need to write your ideas down, and read more books like Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Thinketh, James Allen, The Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Time Management from my mentor, Brian Tracy. Read books like my book, Learn and Grow Rich. What books again? I got like the greatest salesman in the world. This Agmandino, Success University, Agmandino. Like, the books are there. They are there. Instead of wasting those books on Netflix, use that money to buy those books. Read them. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Read those books. Learn about yourself. Self-education teach you about who you are, because you were never born with a manual. That's one thing you need to know. In this world, no human being was born with manual. No human being. But when you buy a car, you got a manual. When you buy a television, you got a manual. When you buy even a drinking bottle, you got a manual. But when a child is born, there's no manual. And so this is why you need those books to tell you how those people make it. Think Like a Champion. That's a book from Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump basically his business side. No, not like his presidency. Don't get me wrong, man. All right. So number 7, you need to serve mankind. Believe in yourself that you are in this world to serve mankind. Every successful person serve mankind. And the more people you serve, the more richer you become. Bill Gates lives in America. Bill Gates got Microsoft almost like, about 5 billion people use Microsoft. Amazon, about how many people use Amazon? When it comes to Facebook, I was checking how many people have downloaded Facebook. Guess what? 5 billion people. What is the world population? 7.8 billion. And if 5 billion have downloaded Facebook, and this guy is like, $78 billion, he deserves it. Imagine if each 5 billion person, let's take it, out of those people who download it, only 4 billion are using Facebook. If they stay in on Facebook for, let's say, an hour every day, and that's $1, he may get how many? 4 billion every day. And some of you, like you and I, we stay more than an hour. So guess what? It's getting more. The more people you serve, the more money you make. The more successful you become. The more powerful you become. That's why poor people are always poor, because they think everything belongs to them. For me, I need to buy a software. I need to buy a headphone. I need to buy this. I need to buy this. For you who is in Bangladesh to watch me. For you who is in America to watch me. For you who is in Africa to watch me. For you who is in Australia to watch me. And so I wouldn't be able to come to you physically. But through my speaking and through the process of this, you will hear from me. You get the point. So I'm here to serve you. And serving you, I'm serving God. Oh, Will. Yeah, Will, what do you say? He says, wow, I love this. Yeah, Will, I love you too. All right. Pleased to know you. Yeah, pleased to know you too. Yeah, what's your Instagram? My Instagram, I've been saying like, SDA_Williams. All right. Roderick, yeah. Oh, this is my favorite so far. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. You get the point. All right. So let's wrap it up. All right. So number 1, you need to have a dream and you need to live your dream. Number 2, you need to be passionate. You need to be passionate about what you love, and the burning desire in you is that focus. That's number 1. Number 3, which is you need to focus on one goal. I call it Vision One Goal. There's a book that I've written that you need that book. Just Think Rich. Just Think Rich is like, the positive mindset, which is number 4. Hard work and head work, which is PMA and PWA. PMA is positive mental attitude. Then you add it, or you mix it with physical working attitude. If you don't work, you don't need to eat. All right, then we go to number 5, which is persistence and determination, and the 4 P's. You need to be persistent, you need to be patient, you need to practice, and you need to be professional. You get the point. All right, then number 6 is self-education. You need to educate yourself. You need to always educate yourself. It's not just about schooling, but it's about the books you read, the coaches you have, the mentors, all those people. They help you to grow because they have experience. They know what they are talking about. It's not just your father or your mother need to be your mentor. It's not just your father or your mother. For me, my mother, she's my mentor. But the career I want to take, I need that person. I need somebody who have taken that career. And so the former president of Ghana, President Kufuor, he's my mentor. If anything, I call him. If he's available, yeah, he will take me through. This is what I'm talking about. I got speaking mentor, I got health mentor, I got I got mentors all over, coaches around. And sometimes you need to pay money, but hey, you need it. All right, number 7, we are here to serve mankind. And one thing you need to know is that we need to improve people's life. The person who improves life is the person who becomes successful. It's not just your children. It's not just your children. Oh, Kate. Oh, wow, Kate. You love my voice. I love your voice. My voice is beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, Wendy. Oh, okay. I love this. Thank you. Wow, yeah. All right. So, whenever you guys say you love my voice, you getting me confused. I'm kidding. All right. So, people who are successful are the people who are willing to improve people's life. This is what I said earlier on about Steve Jobs saying that. He says it takes people who are crazy enough to think this world deserves better than what we are feeling, what we are in. And these are the people who transform lives. And if you want to change, you become the change. That's Mahatma Gandhi. And you know, the greatest person that also was my mentor from afar is Nelson Mandela. He says poverty is a man-made. Poverty is a man-made. And so, if poverty is a man-made, that means if you were born in poverty, you need to know that you can get away from it. You don't need to stay there for the rest of your life. You don't need to kill yourself. You don't need it. You know, where you were born. I was born inside the valley. And that's what I'm trying to let you know. That's where my mom chose to give birth to me there. But it doesn't mean I need to die there. Like Jesus Christ was born in the manger. You get the point? But Jesus Christ did not die in the manger. He chose where to be killed or where to die. Look at that beautiful tomb they put Jesus in. That's your choice to decide where you want to die. Your choice is to decide how you want to live your life. Every day is a blessing for you to know that, you know, you got a better day to fix. Fix today. Yesterday was broken. Yeah, it's gone. Fix today. And fix tomorrow. And fix tomorrow next. And fix and fix and fix. You become a better person than your parent. That's one thing you need to know. Don't let religion distract you from who you are, because you were born before religion. When you were given birth, there was no pastor there. There was no religion when you came out. It was you first. So don't let religion distract you. Don't let religion sober you. Don't let religion makes you feel like, you know, there are only certain group of people you need to serve on this planet. We are here to serve everybody. If the government construct a bridge, the government does not list people who will go past the bridge. Everyone could drive on the bridge. And that's how you need to live your life. You are in this world. Probably what you are doing. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but somebody is seeing it. And that's how you need to live your life. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up very soon. All right, so number 8, these are the bonuses I would like to give you. Number 8 is that, you know, you need to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And those successful people, they believe in themselves. They believe in their ideology. And they believe that They are the people who need to execute their ideology. They believe in that. They have a team. And so you can't do it by yourself. No man is an island. That's one thing you need to know. Poor people, we think that we can do it all. No, 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 no. Your weakness is somebody's strength. Your strength is someone's weakness. So you can never do it alone. You know, I was listening to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said he doesn't call himself self-made millionaire because he never made everything by himself. When he was acting Terminator, he wasn't the person who was holding the camera. He was not the person who was writing the script. And so you can't call yourself self-made. No one is an island. You need a team. You need to have a team. Work with the team. Andrew Carnegie said, you need a team. And through your team, it's called mastermind. You need a mastermind alliance. Go and read this book, Think and Grow Rich. You will understand the mastermind alliance. No successful person under this planet that you came to meet. You are just 40 years. You are just 50 years. You are even 20 years. So you haven't seen anything yet. Why are you disagreeing with people who have made it? Because in your mind, things like this will make you think, but you don't want to think. And so, well, guess what? You just want to flow and become like your parent, your poor parent, or nobody. You know, one thing I've noticed is that when you're a young person, as a youth, life let you forget about tomorrow. All what you think about is today. You have fun. It's all about fun, entertainment. But by the time you get to your 30s, you start having kids, you realize, man, I have fucked up. I have fucked up big time, big time. And you know what? That's the age you may not be able to go back. People who are 40 years, almost 90% regret. For their past 30 years, they don't even remember what they've done for themselves. And if you're lucky today, I'm here to let you know that you can build your own ark. You can build your own house. Your destiny is in your own hands. It's not in my hands. It's not in your mother's hands. It's not in your father's hands. It's in your own hands. It's your choice. And that's why you need a team. And number 10, you need to know that you are in this world for a purpose. And the purpose is to be a better person of yourself and transform other people. That's the purpose. You are not here by chance. You did not make it to this world by chance. You are in this world for a particular purpose. And that's the purpose you are here for. You get the point? All right. You need people skills, which is number 11. You need people skills and communication skills. Humble yourself and learn it. Some people are too arrogant, too rude. Yeah, Paul, you like my voice? I like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nadia, you like my voice? I like your voice too. Even though I haven't heard your voice, but thank you so much. Whenever people say they like my voice, your voice is beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, so you get the point. You need people skills. Most people don't have it. They don't they don't think that every skills is learnable. That's the mistake most of the time we do. Every skills on this planet is learnable. Communication skills, working skills, every skills, man. But you need people skills and communication skills to become successful. If you don't know how to associate yourself with people, go and get this book. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People from I think Carnegie, some Carnegie, Dale Carnegie. Yeah, Dale Carnegie. How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. And it's another book, Just Do It. It says, yeah, Just Do It. There's another book like that, Just Do It, written by another lady. But How to Win Friends and Influence People is one of the greatest books of all time. It's one of the greatest books of all time. And if you want to have a communication skills and, like, win power, and how to win power among people, how to be a good leader, just get all the books from John Maxwell about leadership. You need how to people skills, leadership skills, and communication skills to become some great person. All right. And number 12, all the other skills in the planet you need to be better person. The more closer you are to yourself, to know yourself, the more you know what trigger your anger, how your emotions are, the more Joanne will like my voice. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for having the time to be with me. The name is SDA Williams. You can just go to Google and search for my name, SDA Williams. Add me on Facebook, add me on Twitter, add me on Instagram, add me on Likey, add me on YouTube. Everywhere, everywhere. Add me there. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I hope that you will take a cue of what I'm saying. At least go home with something. Believing in yourself. Believe that you are in this world for a purpose. You were never born by chance. You are here for a reason. And we may not have 100 years, but it doesn't matter. Jesus Christ lived for 33 years and he's one of the greatest person of all time. People like Julius Caesar at 51, he conquered the world. And Alexander the Great at 21, he was the greatest of all time. So it doesn't matter your age. You need to start now and you'll get there. Paul, would you stream tomorrow? Paul, hopefully tomorrow I will try my best. I can't promise, but I will try my best. I am your fan now. Yeah, thank you guys, and God bless you and have a wonderful time. Until we meet again, whenever you say a prayer, remember to say one for me and my family. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you so much.